What's up, Bird Nation? It's your boy Ray John coming at you with another video. The Raiders lose 13-28, and yeah, we are now in sole possession of the number one overall pick. Yay! Man, again, I ain't mad. I'm not. It's weird feeling this way because I don't feel this way that often, guys. Like when we lose, I'm depressed. When we lose, I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm going on rants. Ask anybody that has followed me on this channel since I started it. I don't react this way. All right, I'm not pretty chill about losses. I get very frustrated. I get very passionate, and I kind of lose my shit. Not really feeling it today, guys. Honestly, as first thing I want to say is it's obvious, and if anybody says otherwise, they don't know football. We need a fucking quarterback, guys. It's fucking obvious, man. Like, I'm sorry to anybody that is a AOC ride or die supporter. I like AOC. I think he is a solid backup. Back up. Not a starter. Backup. Okay, guys? And I'm kind of over everybody saying that this guy could, like, start for... No, dude, he can't. He can't. He's not a starter, dude. Like, he is not a starter. He's a guy that could win a few games for you, but he is not meant to start. I've said this from the get. And look, I'm not trying to bash on the guy. Maybe he would have had an amazing fourth quarter if not going out with that injury, which, by the way, was total bullshit. I don't know why the ref didn't throw a flag on that one, man. That was complete fucking trash. The guy literally saw him through the ball, took another 4 steps, and then pushed him to the ground. I mean, how is that not roughing the passer? Like, I want to know. The subject. I've seen enough from AOC to know that he is not the guy we need to lead this team. He's just too inconsistent. And I've seen it before. I've seen too much of this, guys. I'm not one for inconsistency, and this guy is very inconsistent. You've seen what he did in the last game against the Chiefs. You've seen what he did today. It's not the same. It's not the same, man. He turned the ball over 3 times today, guys. Practically almost 4. Honestly, I lost track of the amount of turnovers that went down in this game. I know we alone got 3 turnovers, and we still lost the game. There was a crazy sequence where the freaking Bucks turned the ball over, and so we got the ball. Then the Raiders turned the ball back to him, like on the very next play, and then a couple plays go by, and then the Raiders get the ball back through a turnover, and it was like, the fuck is going on here? It was wild, man. So yeah, that happened. It was 11-19, 110 yards. 1 touchdown that he ran in. AOC today wasn't that good, guys. Like I said, I truly believe we need a quarterback, guys. We're settling for something less than when we have an opportunity to get something better than. We got to actually turn this shit around and get a franchise quarterback. Plain and simple. The team, honestly, today, I can't get too mad at them. The defense looked like complete shit in the beginning. First 2 drives, their offense cut through us like a hot knife through butter. They were just marching down the field like we weren't even there. It was pretty sad. Defensively, I got to say, though, y'all made up for it for the rest of the game. I can't even get mad at the last quarter. I mean, ain't much you could do when your offense ain't doing shit, man. There's only so much a defense can take until they break. And we have so many injuries and so many things going wrong that I honestly think, it was inevitable. We were going to break if we just keep getting ran on. And then eventually we're going to come up trying to stop the run. And then, bam, one of their wide receivers is going to go off because, that's what we do. I got to say, after those first 2 drives, they woke the fuck up. They woke the fuck up. One player in particular, Trayvon Merrick. This man balled the fuck out today. He balled the fuck out today, man. The guy had a tackle for loss, a batted pass, a fucking half a sack. Dude was like recovering a fumble. This guy was everywhere, just making plays. I kept hearing his name. It was awesome. And way to step up, man. I know it's your contract year. Hopefully, you earn your shit, man. I hope you really do. Because, if you keep on like this, man, there's no way we're going to get rid of you. You're earning yourself an extension, man. Some good tape you're putting out there, man. Much love to you. Jason, Max, Jenkins, they were all putting in work today when it came to getting pressure on the quarterback. I got to say, man, Max was this close, so freaking close to getting the safety. It was right there. Like, oh my God, he was just centimeters, just freaking centimeters close to getting a sack in the end zone. And Baker just slipped out, threw the ball. It was incomplete, but so way to cause pressure either way. But this defensive line was just wreaking havoc on the Bucs all game long. So there you go. Shout out to our defense, really stepping up in this game, man. Really stepping up in this game. Yeah, but like I said, the defense, it woke up, man. It was like out of nowhere. It was a sack pressure, just getting after it. The defense really stepped up in this game after a poor start, and they held on as long as they could. Our offense, on the other hand, they had their flashes. They had their moments. They had a couple good showings. And I will say this, for not taking the easy layup, they made some pretty difficult shots. And I'm happy that we can actually step up and make some difficult shots. However, take the easy layup, dude. Like, okay, here's the thing, guys. This is the one thing that bugged me in this game. The only thing that really bugged me in this game, if I'm going to be for real with you, our offensive game plan was fucking horrible to their weaknesses. All right? Our offensive game plan did not match their weaknesses. Their weaknesses was in the linebacking core. The weaknesses was in the center, middle, that freaking part of the field that they could not cover because of how many fucking injuries they had. Guess who just happens to work that part of the field better than anybody else in his position? Brock Bowers. We go to him 4 to 5 times, if that. How the fuck are you going to have an opportunity for a player that is the best in the league? Motherfuckers have been giving up yards for days to tight ends. That is their biggest weakness. Everybody knew it going in. Even the announcers, even the freaking analysts, even the people that were like commentating the game were saying, why aren't they going to Bowers? This guy is going to be open. These guys have not proven to stop a tight end all year long. But we didn't. We turned him into like a decoy or something. And yeah, it's cool for a few plays. Then you let it rip and start letting him fucking get his goddamn, reps. Like, what the fuck? You see a team that gives up that much yards to tight ends, game in and game out, and you don't use the best tight end in the league to do the same thing that, every other tight end has done. Like, I want to know why the fuck we came with this game plan where we just basically phased Bowers out of the game, where we basically just, we tossed to him a few times, but it really wasn't an emphasis on getting him the ball. It really wasn't a game plan to get him the ball. And that, honestly, I think that was just poor fucking game planning. And I don't know how you don't attack something so fucking obvious. My opinion, that is suspect as fuck. You want to talk about, like, throwing a game or something, a team that's actually giving up that much to that particular position, and you just happen to have the best there is right now at that position, and you just don't make a, strong point to get him the ball. What? If you really want to understand why I'm kind of pissed off about that, Bowers had 3 receptions for 49 yards. 2 of those 3 receptions came in garbage time. Garbage time. Yeah, it's like, why, dude? Like, why? Why aren't you using this guy? He's obviously that good. Like, make it make sense. Please. I, I honestly, in that moment, felt like Josh McDaniels was coaching. Like, no bullshit. Like, that's what it felt like. Because that's the type of shit he would do. Oh, yeah, they know we're going to go for Bauer. So let's start going this way and this way because, they'll never see that. Even though, getting into Bowers would probably work. Let's just do it this way instead. That's what it seemed like. It's like you out thought yourself. That is not a fucking good strategy. Go with something that you know is gonna work because it's worked week in and week out for every other fucking team. But again, our defense guys really stepped up. Had 4 sacks on the day. Chason was balling, man. Had a freaking interception. Batted the ball up and caught it right afterwards. It's been a surprise seeing this guy actually show out the way he's been doing. Much love, man. This guy's just stepping up. Butler stepped up, had a couple plays, got a little banged up, but Jenkins actually came away with the sack. It, it was a interesting game, guys. I gotta say that the Raiders didn't give up, they didn't quit, but at the same time, it didn't seem like the coaching staff in particular was trying to win by not putting our players in the best position to succeed. And hands down, the best position to succeed is by feeding the ball to Brock Bowers, particularly when you're going against a team that is the worst against the tight end. Just makes sense. Just my opinion. But yeah. Yeah. So one more shout out to Sincere McCormick, man. Sincere McCormick balled out today. He had 15 carries, 78 yards. That's averaging like 5 yards a carry. Boy was fucking running hard, man. Gotta give it to him. And yo, I don't know what the hell we were doing at the beginning of the year by not giving this guy more opportunities to run the ball. It just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, it is what it is. We're doing it now. Too little, too late, but it's good to see what we have, I say Jacoby Myers and what's his name? Mayer basically had the same exact stats. One has 78 yards, the other has 77. And it was kind of weird. It was I don't think that anybody else really popped out. I mean, Mayer had a really good game, but in garbage time, really, to be honest with you, if I were to say Jacoby Myers was the one really consistent throughout the whole game, when it came to making impact catches and plays. Yo, we're one step closer to getting our franchise quarterback. We have the #1 overall pick right now. In order to hold on to it, we might need to lose a few more games. Really not looking forward to seeing that, but hey, I'm not mad. I'm not happy, but I'm not mad. We're not playing for playoffs, man. It's like we're playing for pride. I'm always going to root my team to win, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be mad if they lose. That's my mindset right now. There's a chance that we could win a few games and maybe drop down a little bit. Bottom line is we're definitely picking in the top 5. That's kind of where I'm getting at with this. Like, I don't see us not picking in the top 5. Maybe that gives us an opportunity to trade up. Maybe that gives us an opportunity to actually pick up a player that might drop because he doesn't fit someone else's system or just doesn't want to play for someone else. Wink, wink. So, see how this works. All right, guys. You know what it is. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders.